Hi, it's Lois, and I'm here at Petworth Recreational Center in Northwest DC with New York's upcoming Fashion Week. I thought it'd be a good idea to see what fashions, trends, and styles are coming out of Petworth. So here we go.
My name's Christina.
Hi, Christina. Are you aware that New York's Fashion Week is coming up?
No, I wasn't aware.
Okay. Do you follow trends and fashion styles?
I try to. I'm a mom, so it's hard to do that.
If you had to make a projection, what do you think might be coming off the runways in New York for the fall of 16-17?
I think velvet and maybe like some jewel tones.
And when you say jewel tones, what do you mean?
Like golds and ambers.
Okay.
Bright colors.
Okay, well, thank you. Are you guys aware that New York's Fashion Week is coming up?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know.
All right. So do you follow trends and styles in fashion?
Yes.
And so if you had to make a prediction, what do you project will be coming off the runways in September?
I'm not entirely sure. It's always a surprise. Probably like oversized things. I think we'll be into that area again.
Hi, Samuel. Were you aware that New York's Fashion Week is coming up?
No.
Do you follow fashion trends or styles?
Yeah, I like classic stuff.
And when you say classic, what does that mean?
I mean stuff that doesn't change, but it's always fashionable because it's classic.
Like, give me one example of what you call a classic trend.
Nicely tailored blue blazer, you know, and some well-made wool gabardine slacks. Maybe some brown buckskin suede shoes.
Hi, Dwight. Are you aware that New York's Fashion Week is coming up?
You're telling me now, so I am aware.
Do you follow trends and styles in fashion?
Sometimes.
If you had to make a prediction, what would you project might be coming off the runways in New York this September?
I have no clue. I just know what I like.
And what's that?
I just like comfortable clothes that make me feel comfortable and things that, give some added appeal.
Trish,
yes.
Are you aware that New York's Fashion Week is coming up?
I am aware. I actually just left New York 2 days ago.
Okay, great. So, would you say that you follow fashion trends and styles?
I follow what I like, I'll say that. So whether it's socially accepted as a trend or not, that differs. But I follow what I like. If I like it, I wear it, I follow it. It's not always what's in style according to mainstream, but I do what works for me, what I like, and what I'm comfortable with.
Well, let me ask you this. If you could make a projection, what do you think will be coming off the runways in September for New York's Fashion Week?
I tell you never know, but I can say that from looking at the history and what's gone on in the past seasons, everything is kind of being reinvented. So what was out in the late 80s, early 90s is circling back around, and they're just kind of putting a new millennial kind of spin on it. So, which I think is a good thing. When you reinvent something, you need to add something to it that's going to be more modern and with the time. So.
Hey, and your name is?
I'm Daniel, and I'm from Canada.
Daniel, are you aware that New York's Fashion Week is coming up?
I wasn't aware of that, no.
Okay. Do you follow trends and styles?
Not so much, really. I see them, and I think it's quite interesting, but I don't really keep up with it.
Okay. If you had to make a projection, just based on what you know, what do you think might be possible trends for the fall coming up?
I'm not sure. I saw last fall. I saw a whole lot of leather jackets. I think that's kind of been a thing, but I really couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
Hi, Brendan. Are you aware that New York's Fashion Week is coming up?
No.
Okay. Do you typically follow trends in fashion and style?
No, not really. I rely on friends and family that are more hip than I am.
Well, you seem to look pretty hip today there.
Yeah.
Okay, so based on your knowledge, if you had to make a projection, what we might see coming off the runways in September, what would you say? This is just...
Okay. That's not my area of expertise. I don't know. I guess my opinion on fashion is that it keeps moving further and further from sort of some center. So, I don't know. I feel like we're going back in time, or there's like a middle ground that we're moving away from.